Good morning, all. Let me know if the music is too loud. I can turn it down just a little bit. I might just turn it down just a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Good morning, everyone. Carol, good morning. Michelle, good morning. I see up here, Seema Ashwina, thank you for becoming a no, not a subscriber. Subscriber's the other one. I mean, also a subscriber, but you know, a member. Anyway, good morning, everyone. How are you? All right, so we have Carol, Michelle, Linda, Josephine, Renee. Good morning. Let's see, Dawn, Natalie, Christy. Hello, hello. All right. Well, we had quite a stream last stream. We did the we didn't stream on Friday, but we did stream on, what was that, Sunday, for the Piggy Pen's World Cancer Research Fund stream, which actually, if I know that Amy Word Art was still doing the fundraiser on her channel. In fact, she'll probably be live again. I think she's going to be live like all weekend. I had her stream up while I was working on stuff yesterday, and I think she streamed like 8 hours. It was insane. So if you are still wanting to hang out in those streams or want to go check her out, go ahead and give her a follow. I don't have a command for her. I should add a command. But if you are wanting to, if you missed out and you're still wanting to donate, exclamation point fundraiser, we'll give that to you. So currently they are at 96%. They raised the amount because you guys just like were amazing and just blew it all out of the water. So the current target is now 7,000. It was 5,000 during Sunday, but now they are at 6,732 pounds at 96%, which is just absolutely amazing. Hi, Cece. So if you're still wanting to be involved with that, you can go ahead and click that link and then go through there. I also changed a few settings for the stream, so if there's any like significant buffering, like if it's, you know, only for like a second or so, that's pretty normal. But if there's any significant, please let me know. Let's see, other announcements. I'm wondering if I should wait till more people are in there. So, well, I'll go over it and then I'll bring it up again later. So we have the quilt squares. Obviously, the form for it has been up for a while, but I think what happened is like most everybody that didn't have one that have been around here for this project pretty much got what they wanted. So we have, rather than the 13 extra squares, we now have 10 slots left. There was no reason for me to do like a drawing of a name because there were only a couple names, which is good. And that means that everybody has been able to get a square that wanted a square. So what are we going to do with the last 10 squares? We're just going to straight up give them away like in chat. We'll do it later when there's more people here so we have more of a chance. But even if you already have a square, you can enter it. Like I said, I'd probably do like priority for those who don't have it, but the form has been up for like 2 weeks and I posted about it and everything, talked about it in here. So, we'll go ahead and open up the last 10 to everybody here. It doesn't matter if you already have one. Obviously, just let me know like what name you want on it. If you have any points, you can use your points to put those charms on it. But we are in like the end stages of getting this finished. So we'll have 10 squares left. We had 13, but we'll have 10 squares left now for anybody to grab. So we're going to do giveaways for those a little bit later. If you are new or you came in when we did like the fundraiser and everything and you're like, what is she talking about? You can go here, exclamation point quilt. Good morning, Callie. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Sounds good, Renee. Is it going to work? Yes, there it is. Hi, Sue. Right, Josephine? I know we've been working on this for what, 2 years now? Like it's crazy and I'm excited to finish it. Like I've got all the ones. I haven't put these back up on the wall yet from last time because we're getting close to like pulling them all down. And plus I still need to catch up on all the squares that I have on my list. But between the kid being sick and doctor's appointments, there was no time to work on it this week. So I'm hoping I can work on it this weekend. One of my kids has a thing all day Saturday, so I'll be home. So I'm hoping to dedicate Saturday to getting caught up on squares. And then obviously I'll have the names from today's squares when we give those away. So we'll be doing all that. For those that win squares today, you won't get to choose the color and it will be vinyl just because I'm going to be doing a lot of them. And if I embroider like 10 all at once, it's going to take me absolutely forever. So I want to be able to knock these all out of the park. And then we'll choose square colors based on what's available, like on what's left. Do I still have the little image here? Let's see. I thought I had the quilt image on here. Oh, you know what? I think it's here. There it is. Okay. There we go. That's what's going to look like. Oh, it's fine. It happens. They're little. Somebody sneezes in their face, you know. That is going to be the final pattern of the quilt when it's all put together. So like we've got all the squares and everything. So yeah, we'll be doing giveaways today. And don't worry, I'm not like immediately closing out. Oh, I suppose I should remove this so it's not in the way when we come back. I'm not going to be immediately closing out the store. The plan is to leave the store open for charm redemptions until the end of March. And then I'll kind of check in with you guys. And if some of you are like, no, I'm only like 100 points away from being able to get this last charm, then we can always extend it. Like this is literally just us. There's no corporate thing. This is no, has to be done. End of March. No. Because by the end of March, we'll be closing in on my birthday too. So I've been trying to decide if we should do a birthday stream or like do any special kind of quote giveaways for that one. A birthday stream would probably be, we could probably do a weekend stream, maybe. That would be like the weekend of the 11th and 12th of April. So possibly something. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm excited. We've been working towards this for quite a while. Okay, other announcements. We had the release of the February download. So if you are a member, obviously this is a colored version. You can see a video of this over on the shorts and Instagram and everything else. Right, Sue? I know, I can't believe we're there already. So like I said, we're going to be doing giveaways for the last 10 squares today. I'm not going to drag it down any longer. I'm not going to be like, oh, we'll do it over Spanish trees. No, we're doing it today. Whoever is here and enters, if you have a square already, it's fine. It is. It is, Josephine. I'm gonna be 40. I'm fighting. I'm gonna be grown and I'm gonna accept it. I had like a week where I was like, should I start dyeing my hair again to cover up the grays? You guys, they catch the sunlight. I was in the car waiting to pick up the kids. And I happened to look in the rearview mirror and they glistened. The gray hairs glistened in the sunlight. No one told me they would glisten. Ah, just had your 6. Well, okay, I guess. Hi, Dosed, welcome. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be 40. I keep seeing all these videos come across my feed. Embrace the gray. I know. And I keep saying that I'm going to because then I won't need to lighten my hair to like dye it blue. You know, I just wasn't expecting them to glisten. It just like caught the light. I'm like, why is my hair so shiny? It's not that how, oh man. I'm not ready. I'm getting all these videos of like, you know, people born in 1986 and they're like, so how are your knees? And I'm like, not good, internet, not good. Totally gray by 30. Well, but see, that's different. It's like Steve Martin when he went like gray and white, like really free tinsel. Oh, okay. I kind of like that, Chrissy. I kind of like that. And here's the thing too, because I'm brunette, you don't notice it straight away, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had this up today when I was getting ready for stream and I happened to turn this way to look at this screen and I could see the glistening in the video. Happy birthday. But yeah, we're officially at the over the hill mark. So that's the other reason I was saying, I'm like, well, maybe this should be like some sort of special birthday. I don't know. 40 is supposed to be a big deal, right? Hi, Robin. Oh yeah, Adelis. No, I'm right. I literally have rheumatoid arthritis. Like it's ridiculous. It's like early onset, whatever. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like, okay, let's just add that. I don't know if this is better or worse than the year that I thought I was 27, but really I was turning 26. Steve literally gifted me an extra year wisdom highlights. Yeah, I wasn't ready for them. Wasn't it just 2002? I was in high school. It's fine. I met someone the other day. They were born in the year 2001. How is it possible that people born after 2000 are already adults with careers. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. Okay, back to announcements. Yes, we'll probably do some sort of special birthday because born in 2001. Oh my gosh. See, the thing of it is I have a younger brother, right? He was born in the 90s. I was 86. He was born in the 90s. And I always just thought of him as my younger brother, right? But like my younger brother owns and runs his own farm and business. And I'm like, pretty sure you're still 12 and quoting Shrek word for word. Also, I can't give him a hard time for that because I did that too. We had that one VHS tape. This was before Netflix. And we just watched it over and over and over. Yeah, my thought exactly right. Hi, Kara. But it's just like, I go and I see him and I expect him to be like awkward, making silly jokes, just being ridiculous. And he's all freaking responsible and holding intelligent conversations. I do have a brother. I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother. I'm 38, 39 this year of mine, coming in nicely. Have dark brown hair as well. They're straight white. Yeah, see, mine are white. They're not gray. They're not gray. You graduated high school? Okay, all right. I suppose I shouldn't be complaining, but it's just like, I feel like perimenopause is just going to be whispering to me in the back of my ear until it hits. But I've had those conversations with my sisters trying to gauge when that'll happen for me. Because, you know, that's lovely. How do you almost, right? Oh man, the Barbies. My parents built us a custom Barbie house that my sisters and I played with. Eventually, you know, when we grew out of it, it does not whisper. Okay, fine. It'll scream in my ear. Hi, Shannon. It's not quiet. It's irritating and annoying, and I'm not ready for it. Mid-40s, by the way. See, and I remember going to my sister's 40th birthday and thinking, oh my gosh, but now I'm like headed in there. I'm like, we could just pretend it doesn't happen. What if I just, you know, I think of that episode from Doctor Who, where they go to the parallel universe and Rose's mom, it's her 40th birthday, and she's like, it's my 39th. We all got, yeah, I'll get over it. It's fine. I mean, Steve's been 40 for a while now. And honestly, men just become more distinguished as they age. Anyway, it's cool. I should probably just embrace it. But yeah, so this is the free download for members. So if you're a member, it's in the community tab, or if you're a subscriber on Facebook or Instagram, they're all pinned there and sent in the messages and all the good things. And if you missed it, oh, I dropped it. You don't look, well, thank you. Actually, I had somebody in person tell me that too, because as much as like we're on camera, you know, it's like there's not a filter. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Wait, what just popped up? I don't have it popped up. Where do we go? Oh, it just updated for SEMAs. That's so funny. Anyway, but they saw me in person. They're like, oh, you don't look like you're 40 or that you could have kids the age that you have. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Snuck up and freaking football time. Drug me through the dirt like an old Western. Dumped me when you're ER, no whispers involved. I know it. I think about that too, Josephine. Like it's even because I distinctly remember being in grade school and thinking that 5th graders were just the coolest. There was a girl in my class. Her name was Krista. Don't remember her last name, but I distinctly remember for ages, you know, I ate my burgers with just ketchup, bun, meat, call it good. And then she was the cool girl, and I saw her in lunch one day putting lettuce on her burger, and I was like, I'm gonna do that too. Anyway, she's the reason I like lettuce on my burgers now. But then I remember, you know, you get to junior high. Oh man, 8th graders. They were peak. They were so cool. And then of course you move to high school and you're like, the seniors, man. And I'm just like, now I'm here. Cause I had a youth leader when I was in high school who was 30 years old. And you know, he was our youth leader or whatever at church. And I just remember thinking that was so old. It's not old. It's not. I mean, I feel old, but 30's not old. Hi, butterfly. Sorry, we're going off on a 40s tangent here. This was not my plan. That being said, I don't think it's going to take us long to finish this one today. So I thought I had, where'd it go? I literally set it out. Anyway, I have a work in progress page. Oh, it's right here. I have a work in progress page that we've done on stream a couple times, but I haven't finished it. So if we end up finishing before we're done, this is also Neocolors and it needs to be finished. This one, like, I don't have a lot of work in progresses in the back of my head that I'm like, I really want to get back to and finish. This has been one of them. I think it'll look really cool when it's done. So if we end up having extra time today, we'll work on that. Because like I said, we're almost done with this. Sister in kindergarten told everyone my 34-year-old mom was 81. Oh yeah, we've still got the I forgot to take off the timers for that. Anyway, hey look, there's RJ. It's still up. The whole fundraiser stuff, thank you, is going to run until the end of the month. So still not quite in her 80s yet. Yeah, my parents, I'm gonna have to do the math on how old my parents are. But anyway, this was also a new illustration up in the shop, so you can check that one out. Other updates. Planner. I have a command for it. Good morning, Trey. Exclamation point planner. Grazia, as a thank you for doing some videos for and everything, she actually sent this planner my way. It is gorgeous. Hardcover, super, super nice. So if you're into planners and you know, stationery and wanted to do that kind of thing, it's absolutely beautiful. So it's got the years. I've already I keep forgetting. Yeah, I brought it with me in the car the other day because I'm using it for keeping track of like what my next videos are and my posting schedule and all of that. Hi, Angela. So at the beginning of each month, there is, I guess that's a little bit bright, isn't it? Let's darken it. There we go. At the beginning of the month, she's got the pictures and then the full calendars. Obviously, January doesn't have anything into it. I started in February because it's February. But then you've got notes and each weekly planner week. So planner of Amazon paper. It does not, it is thinner. It doesn't actually, I was looking it up yesterday and we've got it on autofocus. I was looking at, I need to ask her about it because when you look for, hang on. When you look for the publisher, it doesn't really have it on, or like here it is. It just says made in the USA. But yeah, it's a hardback. The paper is thinner. Let's see. Can I show you what I put in the planner already? Because I did use some ink. Okay, so you guys will get a little preview of my schedule. I only put a few things in there. We good? Nothing? Okay, so I used a regular pen in this. You can tell I was doing it yesterday. I've got I had the Arctics video, I had the planner video that went up, and I'm hoping to get episode 25.2 up on Saturday. But anyway, I used a multi-liner and I used just like this regular kind of pen. And at first I was a little concerned that it might bleed through, but only just a little bit. This was a pretty juicy pen. So the paper, it's not going to be coloring book paper. It's a little bit thinner, but it's still really nice. So I've got, you know, my plans for episodes and pages and everything. But yeah, I really like it, especially if you're going to color the pages. Pencils would probably work great in here. Oh, nice, nice. I have an October 25, December 26. Oh, no, wait, that was just, oh no, it wasn't duplicated. Anyway, hi, Mercy. Carol, by the way, you were one of the ones that filled out the form. You absolutely have a square. So just, I can re-explain. We got a few more people in here too, but we'll do the rest of the announcements and then we'll go back over it. Okay, so Wondrous Folk is the book that we did I'll show you that one in a second. We did, was it Wondrous Folk that we did the charity? There it is. Okay, so this was the page that we did for the February 1st World Cancer Research Fund charity stream. We raised a couple £100 for that on our stream, and it was super fun. Honestly, I was amazed. I got all the color down that I did. Yeah, of course. And so, yeah, that was the page we did. And then Arctics actually sent me their pastel Oros, and so I did this page for the video for that. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Hi, Nikki. So there was that. So if you want, I think it's exclamation point pastel for the markers link. They were on sale. I'm not sure if they're still on sale, but they were on sale for 20% off. I love them. Hated the order that they came in, but as you can see, I quickly fixed that. You guys know I have no issue making color charts. And I have that color chart up on the website. I actually have a color chart video that I need to edit up and get posted. But there is that. So if you have those and you need a color chart for it. Okay, so we're almost ready to start coloring. Now that we got more people in here, I'll just do a quick reminder of the quilt announcement. So we didn't actually have too many people that still wanted a square that didn't have a square yet. So we now have 10 squares left, which is good because that means that everybody that wanted one got one. So we have 10 squares left. We have 10 squares left. So we're actually going to be doing a giveaway for all 10 squares today. We're just going to do them periodically. I've got a little Excel sheet where I'm going to put everyone's names. So I don't know that I'll need you to email me, because if you're here when you win, that's the thing, is you have to be here to win today. And you can still enter even if you already have a square. This is literally for everyone. Now, that being said, if you win a square today, you won't win a second one. So everybody can win. Well, everybody has a chance to win one today, because if we're going to do multiple people, I want everybody to have a chance. So you won't get to choose the color, and I'm going to do it in vinyl because we are running low on colors, only because we have 10 left. So you'll be getting whatever is left for the quilt. I mean, it's not complicated. The colors were either purple or green. So we'll be doing either of those, and it'll be vinyl names, but you can tell me what name you want on it. I'll put it on the Excel spreadsheet, and then my goal, because I'll be here, I don't have anything going on Saturday because my kid's actually going to be gone for a thing, is I want to get, sorry, I've got something in my eye. Anyway, I'll be getting them all together this weekend. And then hopefully when we come back on Friday. Now, that doesn't mean that the shop's going to close. I'm going to leave it open until the end of March so that if you have points to spend, you can do that to redeem charms. And even if we get to the end of March, if you guys say, hey, I'm really close to whatever charm I want, we can push it out a little bit. It's not like a hard and fast rule. So we're going to be doing that today. So I'm actually going to set up the first giveaway. Like I said, we're going to be doing 10 of them. So the key word for this, let's see, viewers ready? Yeah, so even moderators can enter. I'm putting everybody in. The word is going to be quilt. I don't know if I'll change the word for it, but either way, type in the word, hi Nikki, type in the word quilt if you want, if you don't have a square yet, or if you want an additional square, go ahead and type that in, and then we can go ahead and roll that here in a little bit. And like I said, we're giving away 10 today. We're giving away 10 today, so we'll be doing a fair number of them. All right, so the page, we are getting ready to finish the page. And so we have the birds left, we have the sparkles. Honestly, that's really it, and any other like embellishments that we want to add. So like I said, I feel like we're gonna finish this with time to spare today. Not too bad. So Dawn, you do have a square if that's what you're wondering. Thank you. I saw that. Yeah. The donations for the fundraiser are up to, let me refresh real quick. We are up to 6,732 pounds, which is crazy because the original goal was like 3,000 pounds. And like when at the end of the stream, that equated to almost 8,000 US dollars. I haven't converted this new one, but they were so fun. And if you guys missed it, Amy is continuing her stream. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, okay, I'm gonna let you guys know because I fiddled with some settings. If you want a crisper screen, because I realized I didn't have it all, sorry, this is just about the stream in general. I didn't have it set all the way to 1080p, but I think I fixed the settings. So if your screen's like a little blurry or a little pixelated, go down to your little settings widget in your video and select 1080p if your device allows you to do that. Oh, 6 times buffering for 10 seconds each. Is anybody else having any buffering? Oh, no worries, Nikki. Here, exclamation point quilt. Because I may need to mess with, and that will take you to everything. Hang on, I'm gonna see, because I don't know if I can change it. Keyframes. Okay, I'll need to change my keyframes for next stream. I thought maybe I could change it during stream, but I can't. Lots of buffering. No buffering here. Yeah, I'd have to turn off stream to fix it, but 4 seconds or less. Sorry, I'm reading the notes here that it says about keyframes. Okay. I'll fiddle with the settings again. I was just really wanting to give you guys like a higher thing, but it's not that my, no, I appreciate that, because like while I've got YouTube Studio up over here, it doesn't always show me. And so it won't necessarily be a hardware issue, but it's how much my internet is capable of sending out. So we'll leave it as is today, but I'm going to fiddle with it for next stream. So bear with if it's buffering a lot, but yeah, so we're going to do some giveaways. You don't need to do exclamation point, oh no, wait, I did exclamation point because it's more about it. There we go. No buffering. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not for everyone. But yeah, so if you are wanting a quilt square or you're wanting to know what it is, go ahead and click that link and it tells you about the whole project. We've been doing this since 2024. And essentially what it is when you chat and chat, you get points. And then the points are redeemed for quilt squares. So I've got these ones here because I haven't hung them back up from last time. But what I was doing is they had the choice of either a hand embroidered or a vinyl. These last 10 will be doing vinyl just so that we can get them done. So like this is Cece's. I've got some glitter vinyl. That's Angela's. Little things flipped upside down. And then at the store, you use your points to redeem little charms or whatever else. But we're coming to the end of it. We've got 10 squares available left. Sorry, I'm reading Josephine's. Josephine, you had a lot of buffering? Okay. Yeah, I'll switch it back for next time. Sorry about that. But I'm glad you told me, because otherwise I would not have seen it. When it buffers, make sure to move all the way back over to your live. Yes, what Shannon said. That's really important. So I will adjust it. Question, is the buffering new today, or have you guys experienced buffering on previous streams? Because like I said, it could just be my internet is not strong enough to send out a 1080p. You have enough points for a square. So exclamation point loyalty, but I don't have the squares up anymore since we're doing giveaways. So try and enter the giveaways, and then yay, Carol! Try and enter the giveaways, and then you can use your points, because we don't have too many people entered right now. I think most everybody has had their squares. So type in the word quilt, and then we can go from there. Oh no, you're in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll this first one. So we're gonna do 5, 4, 2 minutes behind just now. Okay, yeah. If it's buffering, make sure to slide it. Okay, and the winner for this one is Nikki. Congratulations, Nikki. Okay, so the first one is Nikki. I'm gonna put you in here. Nikki Jane. Okay, and that's 88661. And Nikki, what name do you want on your square? Usually, like, someone just puts their name if they want to. Obviously, no profanity, no religion, no politics. So what name would you like on your square? Like I said, we're doing 10 of them today, so everybody should have a pretty good chance. If I slide it back, I get buffering. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yen. Are you having buffering issues too? Sorry, I know we haven't even colored yet, but it's not going to take us long to finish it today. Nikki Jane. Okay, perfect. Okay, pull up my spreadsheet here. Okay, Nikki Jane. Perfect. Okay. All right, so that is our first one down. Woohoo! All right, so let's go ahead and see, we're gonna reset. Okay. And we'll do another keyword. And the next keyword will be square. The reason I'm doing new ones is because I want to make sure that the people are actually here, because you have to be here to win. I suppose we could leave it, and then if they're not here and they don't respond, then we can just move it on. Okay, sorry. Let's go ahead and jump in. Odds are we'll have some time. We'll see if I keep talking like this. But if we get it done in time, then we'll work on this one, because that one definitely needs to be done. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually get some coloring done, yeah? Just square by itself. Actually, I wonder if it still entered you even with the exclamation point. Oh, it did. It did. You're good. You're good, you're good. Okay. Alrighty, so I am thinking, so we've got this kind of like sunrise, we'll zoom in here in a second. We've got this kind of sunrise thing going on here with a little bit of the glow. See, I knew I was gonna get a little distracted today and derail just a bit. We should switch that. I don't like it that my face is so close. All right, there we go. All right, so we are going to get, so this one is from the Pop Neocolor 2 set. So I've got the anniversary sets plus the 15 set. I hope at some point to get the other anniversary set. So I think, words are hard, I'm tripping. Oh, that's right, the ads, hang on. I forgot to fix that. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. That's one thing I know I can do, because the plan is to turn the monetization back on after stream. So we're gonna turn that off. Go ahead, for those of you that are in here and wanna avoid those, go ahead and refresh. Side quest, I know we're all about the side quest today. Like I said, we don't have much left on this page, so we're good. Go ahead and refresh and you should get no ads. You haven't gotten an ad? Well, the monetization was on, so it was probably only a matter of time anyway, but it should be off now. It should be off now for the stream. Okay, all right, so first color we grabbed is the indigo blue, and we are using the, have I worn off the name? Oh, it's the Da Vinci Cosmotop, and I think it's a 0, but I've worn off the name. You've had 2 ads, okay. Yeah, I know that people that have, what's the YouTube version of, what's the thing where it like gets rid of ads for you? Because I don't know if memberships. Thanks, Dickie. All right, so we're gonna use the indigo blue for kind of the parts of the birds that are furthest away from the light. Now I'm not coloring directly on here because they're basically like the shape of crayons, and so it'd be hard to get the details. So I'm at the point with this where we are just taking directly from the pastel. I thought about it. Sorry, I was pulling your name, figuring it. So sister of the sea. I was thinking Thesia at first. I was like, oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Sister of the sea. Premium, that's what it is. Probably not, because this one is strictly the Neocolors. Awesome, Alex. But we definitely do switch up mediums a little bit for these. But this one was all Neocolors. But you absolutely could. You absolutely could, because it dries matte. It's not glossy or anything. Okay. And then we will roll that second quilt square here in just a minute. Let's get some color down on here. Okay, let's grab the silver white. This one is from the Pastel Neocolor. Okay. Because we don't want these, I'm not going to have these super high contrasts. I want to keep them the kind of like almost pastel look that we've been doing. So it's not silver white, it's silver gray. Sorry, silver gray. So I'm just kind of toning down that indigo a bit. Good news is, like, I'm not going to tell you the exact day yet or anything in case we have to reschedule again, because it's been between her and I. It's been really hard to schedule the interview, but I do have a tentative date for Johanna and I where we will be. It's not going to be a live. It's not going to be a live one. I'm gonna record it and then edit for you guys, and I'm actually going to put it in a series of shorts because I want to see how they do with the interviews, because we've done video upload interviews before, but we're going to do it in short form this time to see how they do. But it is on the calendar, and we will be chatting about her new book, Inklings, that is coming out in February. Notes from Nature is also coming out, I believe, Inklings is coming out in March. Notes from Nature is coming out in February. So hopefully we will have that video out, maybe a while. Yeah, King Art gel sticks are good. Yeah, and these ones, these were all gifts for me. Birthday, Christmas. I think I might have got these ones myself, the portrait ones. But yeah, they're definitely a bit of an investment. You could also do this same picture with like gouache, maybe not watercolor because we're layering like you would with gouache. But no, absolutely. Whatever mediums you have will work just fine for it. Let's go ahead and grab Sahara Yellow. I almost said blue. I don't know why. It's not blue. I think it's because in my head we're grabbing blue next. Thank you, Cece. Yeah, maybe for the special birthday stream. And again, it's not for a couple months anyway, but I was just like, well, 40. I suppose we should do something special. Maybe we could do like a different medium and do painting. Or I know I talked about like teaching kind of a painting course on how, because I did a fair amount. Hold on, side quest, I'm gonna grab it real quick. Thank you. So I did a fair amount of, pull them out of here, these little paintings. I haven't done any more recently because there just hasn't been time. But we have like the banana, the grapes, honestly. Here, let's get them in focus. The grapes, honestly, is probably my favorite one. I really like that one. And I really liked the, if I can grab it, pomegranate one as well. Anyway, oh, that's upside down. I was thinking about doing, we have a peach here. I was thinking about doing a painting class. Like I give you guys like an outline drawing and then we do that. So that would be kind of fun to do a different stream. Oh, Annie, we have a command for that, exclamation point late. But that would be a fun kind of special thing, especially if we do it like on a weekend and not our regular stream time. Oh, nice, Chrissy. We'll probably alternate between like the words quilt and square whenever I reset it. Okay. So that was the Sahara Yellow. Now I want to get, do I want blue or do I want a different color? Because I don't want it to kind of like disappear. Let's start with blue, but then I think we'll add a little bit of pink on top of it. Right? I'm thinking that would be fun. Gel crayons used a little bit, but I love how they like, yeah, they're great. We haven't used the, I have the Faber-Castell gelatos. We haven't used that in a little while. But yeah, it would be a fun kind of different stream other than our coloring. So I could get something for you guys, like an illustration for you guys to paint on top of, and then let you know ahead of time like what we're gonna use or what you could use instead. Because I usually paint with gouache, but despite the fact that I use the higher end gouache because I actually sell paintings with them, there are other gouaches that can work. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun. Oh, my little thing that said that there might be buffering went away. Maybe that means things will get better. Mayhaps. We would probably do it. I'd have to check with Steve to check like his availability or if we have anything going on the weekend. But we could do it like April 11th or 12th. Because if we are going to do something like that, I want to get it up like ahead of time so that everybody has a chance to, you know, dig out their paints if they want to, find somewhere to get the illustration printed or trace it over. Like I feel like it's something that people would want to prep for a little bit if we were to do that. And this is just the Cobalt Blue 5% that we're using right now. But I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Okay, let's grab a little bit. They are. So I don't have the really huge sets, but from what I understand, from what y'all have told me as well, the anniversary ones, some of these colors aren't in the large sets. So this is the pop one. They're all in smaller tins and there are 10 of them. I put my, I have pastel in here. Guys, I didn't put the right ones back in. These are not pastels. Anyway, I did label the outside of them, but the far side, like these ones came with stickers for 50th special edition. Let's see, these are the pop ones. Same thing. That one had a sticker, but this one didn't. This one had it printed on the top. The only one that I'm missing is the green/blue one. I forget the name of it. I want to say it's like Lush something or other. So I definitely have my eye on obtaining that one at some point. And then this was just a normal one that Steve gave me for my birthday last year. And this is a 15 set. So that's what this one, these are the classics. Right? I know from what I hear, a lot of people, I think, was it Durban? You were telling me like a lot of people were upset that there were some new colors that were only available in the anniversary sets. I think I really like them because they are so similar to gouache. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. But we could choose, like I had an idea for some cherries that I wanted to paint. And cherries, like grapes, I feel like would be a nice, easy one. There's not like a lot of seeds or a lot of wrinkles on the fruit. Cherries could be easy. New colors are not open stock. Oh gosh, I better be careful then if I use them all up. Well, I'm hoping for my birthday this year. I told Steve all I want is, you know, a fancy tube of paint and a paintbrush, a new paintbrush from Jerry's. But I'm trying to remember. I know they had like the Jerry's that I have closest to me is a small shop. I know they had open stock pan pastels, but I can't remember if they had open stock Neocolors. Because if that's the case, instead of a new paintbrush and tube of paint, I might get the set that I'm missing. But I don't know if they're available there. I need to do some research. Okay, let's actually, since we're about to move on to a new color, let's go ahead and, yeah, right, with just the new ones. I do, yeah, I do. Yeah, and I use it, like I have a personal one and this one too, but I also use it to keep myself in check for shopping unnecessarily. I just like, it's like my window shopping. I'd be like, okay, just put it on the list and I'll look at it and I'll watch the price and I'll see if it drops. My lists help me behave myself. All right, so let's go ahead and do a giveaway for the second quilt. We have early port, congratulations. Oh right, I was looking for my sticky notes, but I have it on here. Early port, what name would you like on your square? Sorry, I'm multitasking here. So early port, what name would you like on your square? And I'll pop it on here. And like I said, my goal is to get these done this weekend. Oh no, Renee, but also, you know, justifiable chillage. Be like, well, I can't. My stuff's not working. All right, we'll wait for early port to respond here. Was waiting for the new color set to drop. They said not having people. Oh, I can imagine. Like, because I didn't really get into Neocolors after that, but if it was me, like, I probably would have been like, grr, rar. Okay, we'll wait a little bit. If we see early port in chat again, we'll see what name they would like on their square. Sorry, I'm just moving it over so I can still keep an eye on things. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get, do I want Tyrian pink? Let's actually start with peach blossom. Ah, there you go. How is the new job going? How are you enjoying it? Okay, so we are using peach blossom. Okay. We're gonna put that on the top. We're using kind of the same color palette on the birds that we use like on the sky and kind of everywhere else. Right, exactly. No, it's okay. You know, Robin, let me go ahead. Because I moved them down from the shop since I just figured we're going to give them away on here. Let me, hang on, let me go to, because I can manually redeem one for you. So what did I have them set? I had them set at 1750. Let me pull up, let's see, Robin loves reading. There we go. Oh yeah, you are set. Okay, Robin, if you like, I can manually redeem yours. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Connie. That is true. That is true. Would you like, Robin, continue to enter the giveaways, and then if you haven't won by the time we finished our last one, I will redeem your points for that last one for you. That way you can spend your points on charms if you want. I'm going to highlight the last one on here, a different color. And if you don't win by the time we get to the end of it, that one will be yours for redemption. I think that would work. Yeah, because then I can manually redeem it. So that way you have a chance to just win and be able to use all your points on charms, and you won't have to spend them straight away on a square. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, we're going to set up the new giveaway. Oh, hi, Barbara. That works. That works. And actually, I have Early Port's messaging thing, so I will message them and ask them what name they want. Okay, so what was I doing? I was doing something. My brain's not braining, guys. Oh, I was gonna reset the giveaway. Okay. All right, so the word for this one is, let me put it in. Hi, B, how are you? The word for square number 3 will be quilt. Exciting, Michelle. Oh, that's so fun. New supplies are so exciting. So exciting. I was, and again, I'm going to phrase this carefully because I know we don't do politics here, but I was speaking to a friend that has the same frame of mind as me, and we were lamenting that, oh, Barbara. Oh yeah, Barbara, you may want to get in on this. This is our community quilt. We've been working on this since 2024. People that are in chat and they chat, they get points. They get points every time they talk and chat, and they collect those points, and then they redeem them at a store. So when we have all of the squares done, I'm going to put them all together in a big quilt. It's going to look like, hang on, let me go to this one. It's going to look like this when it's all done, except it will have everybody's names and their charms that they've gotten. So we have them here. Actually, this is gonna be better. So we have these here with vinyl names. Earlier ones we were doing embroidered. These ones that are winning today, they're going to be vinyl names. But yeah, so it's just a fun thing that doesn't cost anybody anything. I'm not going to send it out or anything. It will just be displayed up here on the wall with everybody's names. We have like this one over here. We did a charity stream back in 2024. And so everybody that donated over $50 to the charity stream got their name. And this is like the equivalent of 4 squares on there. Yana, it's probably me. Honestly, it's not you. I had made some changes. I had made some changes in hopes of, yeah. Well, Barbara, if you want, go ahead and enter the giveaway, because we're doing the final squares today. By the end of stream today, all of the squares will be claimed. So this will be the last chance to get it in. Yeah, I messed with some of the settings trying to get a higher resolution for you guys. So I apologize. Oh, the name Joy. Perfect. Thank you, Early Port. Okay, Joy, perfect. Yeah, I messed with some settings and it's causing some buffering, so I apologize. I am going to switch it back. No, it's not you. It's not you, Yana. I think it's just not everybody is experiencing it for whatever reason, but I was trying to up the quality of the stream so it's a little bit crisper. But I will be switching it back. I just can't. Oh, Early Port might not be caught up. Let's see. Make sure your slider is all the way to the right. There you go. Yeah, because if they're experiencing buffer too. So anyway, it's a me thing. I tried to change a few settings. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll switch it back, I promise. So yes, even if you have a square already, you can enter in the word quilts and you can get an additional square. Yeah, of course. What did we say? It was exclamation point give and then at their name. Oh, nice. Yes, live button has a red dot. Yeah. Just click the live button. Yeah, and it pops you back up. So yeah, I apologize. We're gonna have to put up, because I can't change the settings back while I'm live, and I don't want to oh, we gotta put this in. Resetting it will reset everything. Oh, it's been like this for days. Okay. Well, either way, I will switch it back, because we've been fine for ages without any massive buffering. So we'll just say that was a failed experiment. Oops. Okay. So we're just putting some of that pink there. Okay. Let's see. For the legs, because I want this to dry before we add more on there. For the legs, let's just do brown. Or we could do ochre. Actually, yeah, let's do ochre for the legs. There we go. Here I'm thinking, oh yeah, well, punny time. I need to pick a second project. No, I forgot to remember how much I talk. All right, sounds good, Renee. Have a good work day. Yeah, I'm glad we did ochre. Oh, but I remember what I was saying. So a like-minded friend, we were just lamenting the state of things in Texas. It's not great. But anyway, but I was talking about how it's hard for me to when things are the state in the country that they are, it's hard for me to be like, oh, how about those coloring pencils? Meanwhile, XYZ has happened, and you're like, I'm sorry, what? And it's like, how on earth do you still do this kind of stuff with everything happening right now? And they made a good point where it was, you know, do what you can. Obviously, I'm using aubergine, but you can't let it steal your whimsy, you know? And I was like, you know what, you're so right. Like, do what you can, obviously, but yeah, you can't let the state of things steal your joy. So oh, thank you, Early Port. Oh my goodness. Thank you. It's not even for a couple months. Oh, you're so sweet. The community political channel is an art that entertains, and sometimes we need to be entertained. Yes, exactly. Like it's okay. We actually had this conversation with the kids, and you know, there's just, again, I'm trying to phrase this because I'm not trying to, you know, again, we don't really do politics. Unfortunately, everything just seems political at the moment. But there was something that happened. Yes, exactly, Carol. That's why I listen to all my Audible books and I don't doom scroll. But there was something significant that happened in our school district and happened with the kids' schools. It was not something we could ignore. Now, I don't really tell the kids about the state of things. They are too young and they do not need to have that innocence taken from them, you know? So I don't tell them about all the things that are going on. They just don't need to know. They're too young. Thank you. Yes, we are at 23,155 and it's freaking amazing. You guys are awesome. But there was some stuff that happened that could not be ignored. And I preferred being able to give them an answer versus, yeah, exactly. I needed to explain to them why things were happening the way they were so they could understand it. But it was just, you know, obviously I phrased it in a very kid-friendly way. They don't need to know everything, but it was just the reality of needing to explain that to them. And so I was talking to that friend that was like-minded, and I was just like, how am I supposed to just go, you know, plan dinner meals when all this? So, you know, like I said, I was struggling a little bit when everything was in the thick of it. And I was like, how do I keep doing this with everything happening? And they, like I said, they made a really good point and helped me to kind of not move past, but continue to keep the whimsy despite, because it's not fair to have that taken from us, among everything else. People I follow, because politics shouldn't be forefront of business, whether their views align with mine or not. I'm following for art. Yeah, it's a hard situation, to be sure. And like I said, for the most part, everything here stays happy and positive, and I want to keep it that way kind of thing. But that was just like a personal struggle that I was having. Like, how do we maintain this with all of this? And that particular conversation really helped me to kind of reorganize my thoughts a little bit and just kind of keep on keeping on with everything here on the channel, which I am enjoying quite a bit. So hi Chaluna, welcome. Oh, Linda was leaving. I missed that. Bye, Linda. Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's get a little bit of our Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown. Okay. Okay, and then we're just using it. We might, I feel like let's actually get a little bit of black. Let's go a little bit darker with that. Okay. Yeah, and I know it, like, and that's why we generally keep politics out. But yeah, it was just because that kind of phrasing helped me to kind of, you know, still stay focused on what I enjoy. I was like, maybe that phrase will help someone else who is also struggling with the same thing. And so you can't, you know, it's like that saying, or a comparison is the thief of joy. Well, if you focus too much on the things in the world, it's the thief of whimsy. And we're going to keep our whimsy. Yes, exactly, Durbin. I am. So these by themselves they feel like a crayon. Think of them as, I mean, they're essentially a wax pastel, but they are a water soluble wax pastel. So you can use them without water, but once you activate them, they are almost like gouache. So for what we're doing, because we have such tiny little space that we're working on, what I'm doing is I'm using the paintbrush directly on the pastel, because if I were to do it in here, I could probably get some color down here, but not to the pinpoint level that I want. We used it directly, the crayons directly on the paper when we were doing bigger spaces, but when it's so teeny tiny, it's hard for me to use it. We may actually use the crayon itself on some of these spots here, but yeah, they work very similarly to the way gouache does because of the way that it layers. So that's really nice. I think we're gonna leave that bird as is, and we're gonna do this bird next. So for this bird, we're seeing more of the belly, so we're gonna do a little bit different colors. We'll use the brush directly on here because they have feathers, but for the belly, let's grab our Rose of Garants, which is some of the color. Yes, exactly. Some of the color that we used on the cherry blossoms, we're going to use on the belly. So we have got Rose of Garants. Okay, and we are just going to very carefully, because again, it's really thick. I feel like it's like trying to color with my thumbs. Or finger paint with your thumbs. Let's do a little bit of that Rose of Garants under here. Okay, and then for under here, under the chin and the broad part of the belly, we're gonna do the Sahara Yellow. And then there. And then on the top, we didn't put much. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of blue here. We'll smooth that out here in a minute. I'm going to use a little bit of blue there because I want to use a color there as well. And then we'll use the aubergine and indigo directly on the feathers. So now, since I have it on there, I'm going to grab kind of a little bit of both, Carol. This is the number 3 round. So I've done art my entire life. And actually, I was thinking about this morning a little bit. When I was younger, at the grocery store, which this particular chain doesn't exist anymore, but at the grocery store in the town that I grew up in, they had coloring contests in the summer. Not for chalk pastels. If you have wax pastels, like wax water-soluble pastels, yes. Chalk pastels or oil pastels, no. They need to say water-soluble on the side of them. So let's see if we can zoom in. There we go. So that says water-soluble wax pastel. I'm trying to think where I have. I have some Caran d'Ache wax pastels, but they're not water soluble. So you're looking for, whether it says it on the tin or on the thing itself, that it's water soluble. But at the grocery store in the town that I grew up in, during the summers, they would have coloring contests, and I always entered them. Prizes, like first prize got like 15 bucks, second prize was 10 bucks. This thing always happened right around the time that I would go to summer camp, and so I always had a little bit of extra spending money from that contest. And oh, they're great, Barbara. I love using them this way. Use linseed oil. Oh, Michelle. Okay, yes. See, I haven't. Bye, Dawn. I haven't done that with the oil pastels. But I always won the contests, and so, you know, I had kind of a love of coloring even then. And then I always excelled in my art classes in high school. For a while, I thought I wanted to be like a high school art teacher. Then I grew up and realized I don't like kids. Okay, I like my kids. But I am not the person, I think, that could manage high schoolers and junior hires 8 hours a day. I respect teachers that do that because it is not easy. But I was just like, I'm not going to have the patience for that. And then I did go to, I went to college for a couple years. I didn't actually finish because I was like, wow, this is terrible. It's a good thing we have Steve to teach the kids that college is a good thing, because, you know, he's got the PhD. But I did 2 years, and there were some other outside contributing factors. But I did, I was an art major and a business minor when I was in college. And so I did learn a lot from those few years that I went there. But everything else these days, there you go. All right, so you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's a certain level of patience you have to have with children. And I like my children. And my friends' children are pretty cool. But I don't think I'd have the patience to do it day in and day out, which makes me just have so much more respect for teachers who go that way. It is a thankless job, so I thank them for their service to the community. But yeah, so I went to college for a couple years, and I definitely picked up some things that I still reference to this day. But for the most part, a lot of this stuff is self-taught. In fact, I was looking at my analytics for my videos when we first started streaming. Now, I have some older videos that aren't up anymore, but I do have some rather old videos. If you like, go to my videos and go to the oldest. And if you were to watch those early ones, you can see that there has been a significant amount of growth since then that I'm rather proud of. I definitely am not at the level that I used to. So I would say for the last few years, that we've been doing this, I feel like you guys have honestly taught me. Being in the art community and, you know, seeing what people have done, it's kind of like, you know, you're scrolling along and you see this page and you're like, holy crap. That is like freaking gorgeous. How did they do that? And it's inspiring. And you think, okay, how can I do that? And that's what I did. A lot of them was I watched videos. Ooh, that paper's starting to break down. I watched videos, and it was really just a lot of learning along the way. Irena from Black and Eerie, she got me to be braver using darker colors. Like, she was definitely my inspiration for that. Belinda, who doesn't live stream anymore, but Belinda, she taught me to be more confident in my use of markers. And really, it's just, so yes, I could say self-taught, but also I didn't just magic up the skill out of nowhere. I was self-taught in the way that my community helped to, you know, kind of like branch out a little bit in what it is that I'm doing. Ask to teach the kids at church for, and I'm like, nope, 30 years is enough, right? If I splurged and bought some Neocolor IIs for coloring both backgrounds, which set would you recommend? So this one, the 15 set here, I want to say we got it at Jerry's Artorama. I'm going to dry this while we're talking. If it's too loud, let me know. Right, no, Belinda was freaking magic. I was so nervous before her, and I was just like, ooh, I don't know. And at the time, Ohuhu was around, but it wasn't around a ton. And so I always just thought, well, if you're going to do alpha markers, you have to get Copic, but those are really expensive. And then I partnered with Arteza, and they had sent me, you can actually see them sort of back here. I worked with Arteza for quite a while.
And they sent me those. And so I was able to kind of start to practice more because I certainly didn't have the budget for a lot of Copics. I do still have some Copics, but I reach for the Arctics, the Ohuhu. I don't use the Arteza as much anymore, but it's partially because some of my favorite colors that I use are dried out, and I've really been enjoying the Ohuhu. I think so. I don't know that I have the command for Belinda anymore. Shannon or one of the mods, do you want to grab, what is it? She changed the name too. It's B something. Oh, now I feel bad. I need to check that. Yeah, she's still out there. She's just not streaming anymore. I was going somewhere with that. What was the question? Hold on. Oh, the sets. Right. Anyway, sorry. I squirrel like constantly. The Yoo-hoo-hoo for Belinda. What is her? Hold on. Because I do follow her still, obviously. Belinda's channel is now, I went through and purged a bunch of links and I think I accidentally did hers. Coloring B, I feel like is what it is. B's Canvas, Callie, thank you. That's what it is. B's Canvas, here we go. Let me see if it's still up. It is, yeah. She's got 8.89 subscribers. I'm gonna leave that up so I can make sure that I can re-add that. There we go. That's Belinda's channel. Like I said, she doesn't live stream anymore, but she's brilliant with markers. Absolutely brilliant. Sammy, she also had no idea. Yeah. I was trying to remember. I was terrible with it. But Coloring Chat with Sammy, she got me brave enough to start trying to do animal fur, which I will say most definitely like is my strong weakness, like animal fur. Absolutely. Fur, feathers, I don't feel super confident in those. Yeah, since she changed, I was having a hard time remembering it too. But yeah, so really self-taught, like I said, in the sense that YouTube was my teacher, and a lot of it was stuff that I had learned and forgotten. But one of the big reasons that I picked up adult coloring, this would have been back in 2015, is I always had a hard time just doing art just because. I guess that was a leaf, not a leg. I always assumed I had to be inspired, and I always had a hard time just starting. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's Sammy's, yeah? Sorry, it's only showing me a preview of a little bit. Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place. I apologize. Like when I say squirrel, that's literally my brain. Anyway, yes, the 15 set was a great set. I've enjoyed adding the other ones. The portrait one was the second set that I have because I like to do portraits, and I was like, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Seriously, like we need like a squirrel command because that's me. I get side quests. Let's see. I see here the set of 15 Neocolors, and it's the one I own. Did you also purchase every special edition? Neocolors are really expensive here. Yeah, they're not, sorry, my face was super close. They're not inexpensive for sure. This one was a birthday gift. And then these ones, the prices go up and down, but Early Port just put in the message that they're actually sending me the green lush ones. So I'll have those ones too. Bye, Barbara. Thank you for being here. Have fun with your choir rehearsal. I love seeing the videos from it. You guys are amazing. But yes, so in the order of ones that I went, the 15 set was my first, like, I'm going to test these out. And you can still, you don't necessarily have to have the others. So this other book here, how are we doing on time? 11:08. I love chatting with you guys. I started this one with only this set. This one does not use these sets at all. This is the page we're doing here. So I love a good pastel palette. I love a good rainbow palette. So that's what we were going with this one. So this one is strictly 4 of the sets for $25 each. Oh, not the Lush. Yeah, I've seen the Lush like fluctuating in price, and I don't know if that's availability or not. But yeah, so this page is, I have the black and ochre. Black and ochre. So this one's got these ones here. So these are the colors that are this one, and that's what we did with this page. So if you're wanting to just test them out and you don't want to be like stuck like, oh no, I don't have enough colors, the 15 has been great. And then of course I fell in love with them after the 15, and so my oh gosh, Melody, what's it like if you order them from like Amazon US? I know there were some cases with books that were only available in the UK, like when I got like different versions of Hannah Carlson's, UK versions of Johanna's books. I order them from Amazon UK. So I don't know if, because I also don't know for shipping, and also I think tariff changes really only affect when it's coming into the US. But yeah, I don't know what the shipping would be on them, because I don't think you could get the Prime shipping if it's shipping out of the country. Do you have an art shop there that would maybe carry them? I don't know. I don't know if Jerry's and Blick are US only. I might check with your art stores there too. But I also don't know if Canadian versus US money, like if there's what the exchange rate is there. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I like it though. I like chatting with you guys. But yeah, so yes, self-taught, but from other YouTubers. And honestly, you know how they say like, oh, practice every day. That's exactly what it is, like doing this every day. But that's why coloring books appealed to me, because at the time when it came out, the kids were babies, like, you know, naps and diaper changes and everything. And I found that I just didn't have the time to be really creative until the books, because I could take out the books. I realized I left these petals. This has a little bit of aubergine on them. Really good. I found it's really not worth it, and buying from the US with the shipping and stuff. Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the really hard part. Like, because I've thought about, I have like physical products that I send out, but unless they're small enough to fit in like an envelope with a single international stamp, the shipping is just astronomical. Like on the low end, like 50 bucks. Oh, was Early Port leaving? No. Sounds good, Early Port. Thank you for being in. Thank you for your gift. I appreciate that. Oh, we need to do, gosh, we're running out of time. We need to do, this is $1.36. We need to do, let's see. We had one up. I'm going to choose a winner for this one. Josephine, you're here. Yay, Josephine. Okay, so I'm going to put Josephine. Honestly, again, squirrel, I got distracted. We've only done 3 giveaways. We're going to do, we need to do some more. So Josephine Lunstra. Okay, Josephine, what name do you want on your square? And actually, I'm just going to leave, you can just keep on typing in the word quilt, and we're gonna re-roll, because if Barbara wins this one, I can message her. I have her messaging stuff. So Jojo, okay, perfect. So if you want a chance to win a square, I'm going to go ahead and roll right now, but we're going to leave this same thing up. So let's go ahead and roll and choose. We're going to roll this one and then one more to get up to 5, because like we got 45 minutes left and I've barely rolled any. So, oh, Barbara, perfect. Okay, I'm going to message Barbara. Barbara Color, because she and I easily chat. So that one is fine. I'm going to mark that so that I can message her. Okay, and then we're gonna roll another one with these same names. Okay, and then we have Gaynard Lloyd. Welcome, not welcome. Congratulations. Sorry. All right, Gaynor, are you still in here? I believe I have Gaynor's email as well. 179. If you are still in here, what name would you like on your square? Yes, Barbara gets a square. I was just realizing, like, I'm so far behind. Okay, so we're gonna mark Gaynor and Barbara. There we go. Oh, Robin, if you're still in here, type in the word quilt so you can get in on this one that we're re-rolling. Ah, perfect, Gaynor. Okay, there we go. Okay, type in the word quilt, because I'm not going to reset this one. So anybody that wants to join, because honestly, most of you guys, okay, perfect, Robin, you're in there. Most of you guys, I have your emails. So if you're to win and I already have your info, and you're not here, I'll message you. Gosh, we only have 4 in here right now. I'm tempted. Unless there's anybody else who hasn't entered that wants, I'm tempted to just roll the rest of these here. Because if we have 5 left and there's only 4 in there, and again, if you have a square already, you're welcome to join in. And see, that's the thing, is like everybody has their square. Oh, Melody, type in the word quilt. I'll give my super quick overview. So for the last 2 years, I've been working on this community quilt. People chat, they get, cracks me up when chat just, they chat, they get points, they redeem them for quilt squares, and you get charms on them. And then I'm gonna put it all together in one big quilt that will be displayed back here. It was just something kind of fun that everybody gets to do. And we've been doing these squares. So we have some embroidered, but these ones are going to be vinyl names on them. But it's kind of like we now have the five squares left. And so this is me like, let's get this done. If you have points, you can still redeem them. If you do exclamation point loyalty, that's where you can redeem points that you have for like squares and whatnot. And then exclamation point quilt will give you the website where it talks about the project we've been doing. It's been super fun. It's been super fun. But guys, I might just do that because we have 5 in there right now and we have 5 left. Right now we've got Michelle, Connie, B, Robin, and Melanie. So we've talked about it plenty. Let's just go and roll it out. All right. So this is last call before we roll the rest of the winners, because we literally have 5 in there now. Last call. If you want a chance, yes, roll it. Okay, we're gonna do 10-second countdown. Get quilts in if you don't have a square and you want one. This is last call for quilt squares. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's kind of perfect, you guys. All right, we're gonna roll, and we have Melanie. Congratulations. You're good, Chrissy. You're in. You're good. Okay, so we have Melanie Ranger 9957. Melanie, what would you like for your name on your square? Basically, you guys have until we're done rolling all of them, because I don't want to go boom, 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 because then I'll lose track of everybody. Yours was a mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, Connie, I think you have one, right? I think you have one. Okay, I will take you off on that one. Okay, we have Melanie. They might have popped over to look at the website, so we will mark this one. Oh, you're trying something else. Okay, Melanie. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, Melanie. Okay. That in pink. There we go. All right. Well, we seriously got 4. There we go. Oh, and I did back to back. Well, we've got Robin and we've got Chrissy. All right, so we're going to do Robin loves reading. And we've got Chrissy, Buck, Lou, 7273. Durban, you have, hang on, I'm just gonna roll these last ones so that everybody can get their one. So we should have B and Michelle, surprise, surprise. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so we've got B and then we've got Michelle. And that, my friends, is all of the quilt squares. Finito, finished. Okay, so let's see, Robin. Robin, what name would you like on yours? Do you want to just do Robin for yours, or do you have a different name? Let's see, Durban. I think I have yours here because we were looking at it yesterday. I'm just cracking up because there's just so little coloring, but we had a lot to talk about because I specifically didn't talk about any updates during the charity stream. Okay. Durban, because I do have, like I said, this Saturday, my goal is to spend the day getting all caught up with these squares. So let's see, let's go to the store. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 7. Durban, you have room for 1 more butterfly on yours. 1 more butterfly. Right? No, it's going to be fun. I feel like I need to do a reel sewing them all together. Like, I feel like I'd be doing us a disservice if we didn't do that. Like, of putting the whole thing together, it needs a video. Okay, let me pull up my spreadsheet. All right, so let's see, Robin, let me see if they responded or if I just missed it. Oh, yes, Robin, please. Okay, perfect. Robin. Okay, Chrissy. Let's see. Chrissy, what name would you like on yours? Yes, please do. Yeah, I think that would be fun. So let's see. Chrissy, B, and Michelle, I need to know what names you guys want on your squares. Dime make calls my mom. She's intrigued as well. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to have to do when I do these, especially ones that have dangly charms, is I'm planning on getting a little bit, like using a little bit of masking tape, not washi tape, because I don't think it would be strong enough, but I'm going to tape down the squares. So, because obviously I gave myself about a 1-inch seam allowance all the way around, but I'll tape down each of the charms. Like you see Angela's would be a good example of that, because like if they're swinging out, I want them to all be secure. So I'm going to put masking tape down on all of the charms, and then they'll all get stitched together and then put it together that way. Yes, absolutely. Chrissy B, okay. So Chrissy B, okay, let's see. And Michelle, I don't want to miss anything. Unicorn Puma, perfect, okay. Unicorn, make sure I get the spelling right. Puma. Do you want it all lowercase, or do you want it like unicorn space Puma, or all lowercase unicorn Puma all together? No, it's okay. B, if you already had a square, that was just fine. We were literally doing the last of them. So if you wanted to put like your cat's name or a kid's name or Princess Consuela, whatever name means something special to you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Unicorn Puma. Okay, perfect. All right, got that in there. I was gonna write it down on a sticky note, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna lose them. So, so I'm doing it this way. All right. Yeah. So just let me know which name you want, B, and I'll put that in the sheet. And like I said, Saturday is I'm gonna get all caught up with names. We'll have all of the squares done. And then we'll add all of the charms, and then we'll leave the store open until the end of March to let everybody redeem their squares. And then, can I give the square to someone who needs it? Well, sure. Yeah. Raise of hands real quick if you wanted. Oh, since AOL, I love it. Just pop an emoji or hand raised or something, or say I want it in chat. B would like to give her square to someone else. So anyone, even if you already have a square, if you wanted to do one dedicated to a pet, to a kid, to a family member, whatever you want, first person in chat that says that they want it gets it. We're chaos is perfect. Oh, while we're waiting, I forgot to tell you guys, Mona. All right, it is Mona's in memory of her. Oh, I love that. All right, so this one is going to be Mona, Mr. Mona. Oh my gosh, yes, Mr. Mona. There we go, Mr. Mona. I love it. I love it. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. No, that's perfect. I was going to tell you guys, so I had messed with the emotes a little bit during the charity stream because I changed one out. But when I went through the emotes, I realized like, not all of these are super relevant for us. So I changed up a couple. So if you remember and you have the emotes. So these are these are the new ones. Hang on. I think I have the haha one in here too. We got a hug. Okay, I think those are all the new ones. So we've got a little love heart emote. Wait, there you go. Love heart emote. We have, because, you know, we did ones after the cat. So Annie is our black cat. Paul is our little gray tuxedo. So we've got an Annie kind of love heart. We've got Annie snacking. We've got the little that's supposed to be me emote sipping, you know, sipping the tea. And then I realized we didn't have a laughing emote. So there's a laughing emote in there now as well. And then the last one is a little hug emote, which I think is just absolutely adorable. After you drew the last one, no, it's perfect. That worked out absolutely perfect. Okay, so perfect. So our last quilt square winners are, we have Nikki Jane, we have Early Port, we have Josephine, we have Barbara, we have Gaynor, we've got Melanie, we got Robin, Chrissy, Mona, and Michelle. That's perfect. All right. Our giveaways are done for that. I'm so glad we got all those in there. It was kind of nice letting it run this long because it gave everybody the opportunity. So, which means any points that you have, Mona, I don't know if you have any points or whatever else, but anything you have, you guys can just put towards charms and everything. And then at the end of March, however it takes me long in April. April will be when we put it together. Maybe. Oh, you guys, what if I reveal the finished quilt on the birthday stream? I know, right? It's so exciting. We could do, here, I'm gonna save this Excel document real quick so I don't lose it. We could do the final quilt reveal on my, I'm turning 40 birthday stream. Yeah, right? Yeah, that'd be so fun. Yeah, that could be great. We can do, I'm turning 40 and the quilt is finished stream. Right? I know, it's gonna be so exciting. I need to get some batting. I had bought some for the quilt and then I used it for something else and I'm like, I should probably get some. But yeah, if you guys missed it, this is going to be, where is it? Here you go. The final quilt look. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. One of the like 2x2 green squares is going to be the community, I can't talk. You know, the square for the fundraiser. And again, just in case, I'm sorry for the buffering during the stream. It keeps telling me that it's buffering, so I apologize in advance. It won't be an issue next time. I'm going to switch back the settings. I shouldn't have touched him. The fabric for this one I had gotten at Hobby Lobby, but I got it all ahead of time. I'll probably need to get backing material, but the material for the squares are these ones. So I have like an accent material as well. So this is the accent material. So we've got the little flowers and everything. And then I'm glad I wasn't getting it from Joann's. That would have been mildly problematic. I know. Yeah, I've been getting it at Hobby Lobby, but I also stocked up on fabric from Jan's when they were going out. Oh, like this was my practice one for Steve when I was trying to figure it out. Don't iron the embroidery thread. It gets very flat. So this was a practice one. Anyway, but it's the green, the purple, and then this one. So yeah. What we'll do, I think, before we finally shut the store is I will probably do giveaways like on that last stream before the store is shuttered. We'll probably do some giveaways for charms, like for the amount that you need for a charm. So if you don't have enough points for charms, that is just fine. We're gonna do giveaways at the end so that anybody, like if you don't like have any charms on yours, we'll make it even. Since we did 10 squares. Oh, sounds good. It's okay. We honestly, this whole stream, we've colored 2 birds. I was thinking, oh, we'll have time. No, we've been chatting. No, you're good. But we'll do 10 charm giveaways at the end before we close the shop, so that we'll have plenty. So, okay, let's get these last little sparkles. Color. Oh, nice, Mona. Okay, switch to this one. There we go. Oh, the quilt's still up. So yeah, we will do some charm giveaways. Let's finish this. I am doing so bad. I am chatting entirely too much. Pale yellow. We're gonna do that. So pale yellow. And for this one, I'm just coloring it straight in because it's just a nice little spot. But we are gonna add some variation. I am just gonna zoom out because we're gonna be kind of hopping around here. And there's not really a ton of detail to see. Okay. All right, so we're using the pale yellow here. Okay. There. Oh, we've got a little sneaky one. Sneaky one down here. I just can't believe, like, we've got it. I just need to catch up on making all the squares. It is going to be so cool to see it all done. There we go. Okay. That's all of that color. Now I want to go in with the ochre, which is here. Okay. We haven't activated that yellow, but we don't really need to all that much. We'll just do a little bit here. And we're going to smooth that out. Are we in frame? Here we go. zoom in a bit. There we go. It actually kind of worked out well that we didn't have a ton to do on this page today, so we could kind of chat. We're going to be using, I think it's a gel pen or metallic paint. I don't know yet. I do have some metallic watercolors that could actually be really pretty to do on the outside of the stars. I don't know. Do you guys want to do metallic watercolors or gel pen for around the stars? Because I do have a little bit of an iridescent pink one that would kind of match the sunrise vibe. Metallic? Okay, cool. Metallic it is then. It's actually the Arteza metallic ones. I don't know. Ever since their company kind of swapped up, like kind of moved, I think they have different owners. Like, ooh, yes, absolutely. More sparkly, the better. Yes. Watercolor. Okay, perfect. I think you can only get Arteza stuff on Amazon now. That all kind of just like petered out a bit. They got bought out and it just sort of changed hands. And I haven't really done much with any of their stuff. Like I specifically haven't been using the Arteza pencils because like for the longest time they didn't have them out again, and it's just like availability of products makes it hard for me to want to use them on stream if nobody can get their hands on them, you know. But I do have their metallic watercolors that I actually really like. They're really pretty. There's like an iridescent, like it's kind of a pinkish green sort of thing going on. Nightmare to find in the UK. Yeah, it was always a little bit hard to get those in the UK. Like I enjoyed working with Arteza for as long as I did. I collaborated with them on a lot of stuff and I still use a lot of their art supplies. The kids love that they can come in here and they have whatever they need for whatever school project they're doing. But yeah, they ended up, somebody bought them out. I want to say Plaid Crafts, I think, bought them out, but I could be wrong. I had them message me at one point, like asking if I wanted to collaborate again, but yeah, I want to say it was Plaid Crafts that bought them out. Plaid, yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I haven't checked in a while. Do they even have sorry, I'm leaning down here to get the metallic watercolors. Is that... Aha, they are. There we go. You can tell I like used gouache or other stuff here too. Okay. All right, so this one here is the one that's kind of like an iridescent green. So I think we'll use that and maybe the gold, like we'll alternate. Oh, thank you. I completely had. Okay, I'm gonna move these because I'm gonna end up knocking them off the back of the desk here. So I'm gonna put these here so I can shift this up. For the watercolors, these ones are the Arteza brand. I always used to have coupon codes for you guys too. I like doing that. But yeah, these ones are the Arteza brand of the metallic watercolors. Again, I don't know if they're available. You guys could let me know. Yeah, the metallic, it's, how many are in here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 24 of the metallic watercolors. Okay, so I think we'll do some with the pink and green, or maybe we could do, let's start with the gold actually. And do I have on hand? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna take a little bit of this water that I had and this eyedropper, and I'm gonna drop it directly in. Let's see, which gold? We're gonna do this one and this one. I don't know how much the pink and the green iridescent one will stand out. CSY on Amazon. I haven't seen that one. Okay, so, oh yeah, that activated it real quick. Here, let's see if I can, with my luck, I'm gonna get this all over the page. Okay, so that's the gold. I probably put too much water in here, but we're just doing accents anyway. Oh no, wait, that's the regular pink. That was the wrong one. See, I'm glad I mixed it because I was like, where's the green on this one? The green one is over here. Oh, 6 times with things. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had a buzz on my phone. I was making sure it wasn't the kids. All right, so that's the green and pink one. So let's go ahead and rinse that now. Let's start with the gold. Ooh, cross stitching, nice. What are you cross stitching? I realized I had entirely too many crafts going on. I need more hands and I need more time. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of toning down those black lines really nicely. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Are there metallic Neocolors? I haven't looked. I wonder how well that would translate. Yeah, I like that. Right, oh, I'm so glad. Mindlessly coloring leaves, my brain needed a rest. I love that. Okay, let's get some of that pink and green. Let's see how that looks on the stars. Shift down to these ones. Let's do this one. Oh, I like that. It's kind of just soft. This is actually like the perfect color for this page that we're doing. There we go. Now these Neocolors do reactivate a bit, so if you're putting watercolor on top, just something to keep in mind. Let's do the gold now. Go. Okay. Oh no, Carol. Oh. Dark Fairy Tale page, yeah. Christmas Stitch Along with Doreen Jones. It has like 7 or 8 small pictures in the border. Oh, I love that. Melanie, I will say I'm not in it as often as I would like, but I do have a Discord in a place where you can share pages. And also I have a Facebook group that gets a little bit more activity as far as people being able to see your pages. That was entirely too much. But yeah, Facebook and Discord, you can share pictures there as well. Oh, yes. Yeah. We're doing Mythographic. Bye, Carol. Yes, see you next week. Yeah, next week I'm hoping I'll be able to show you guys the finished quilt squares with all the names and caught up on all the charms. Catching up on the ones, like I know in the thing I said, oh, 1 to 2 weeks. I forgot to take into account how many derailments they are on day-to-day stuff. I ended up out running errands yesterday for most of the morning versus actually coming home and getting things done. That being said, I have a little bit done on episode 25. My goal, hopefully, is to have that posted, well, I guess tomorrow. That's a goal. We may end up posting it Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, there's so many. There's so many good groups. Great streamers as well. Did you come in from the charity stream this weekend? Yeah, the whole community is just fabulous. Fabulous. I've been seeing a lot of new names and faces, new people streaming. Like it was absolutely wonderful. It was great. Love the community. So many good YouTubers for coloring, and chats are always so nice. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Like I know sometimes, in every community there's the one, I'm not going to say we haven't had our drama here, but for the most part, everybody is just really encouraging and understanding. And I have loved being a part of this community. I joined it, like I started out joining a Facebook group and then it kind of went from there. And I've actually been able to work with Johanna a little bit because of the community. It's been fabulous. Like, the coloring community has changed my life in so many ways, so many good ways. I just love it. That's the last of the outline of the stars, but I'm kind of feeling, let's add some speckles, some dots, shall we? Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, sorry, frog in my throat. Hi, Neko, welcome. Excuse me. Okay, it's 11:39. I'm like, yeah, we've just got some stars and some birds. We'll totally have time for more stuff. Do I know myself at all? Apparently not. Okay, so we're just adding in, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. We're adding just a few little speckles. Thank you. Yeah, we are wrapping up this page can do kind of like the little drops of paint. I think where it's lighter, that's where we're going to put some more of the gold. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, let's do, we got this. This is the one. Hang on. No, it's not. Honestly, we haven't had any in a while that I can think of. And the only one that I'm really, because I know there was something that went down. Oh, and I forgot to do the gold around this one, so we're gonna do pink. There was something that went down before I joined the community, and then we've had a few, but no, it wasn't you. Although when you said that, all I could think of was that soundbite of like, am I the drama? Is it me? Knock on wood. I know, right? We're just keep it there. Keep it there. Everybody play nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what any of it was before I got there. I was just glad that I came there afterwards. I'm like, I'm cool, man. No drama here. I like my happy coloring space. It's supposed to be relaxing, not stressful. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wasn't even in frame. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom out because it's too hard to get everything and then I keep missing. There we go. All right, there it is. No drama, mama. Even still, like, you know, my kid will come home from school and they'll say like, oh, such and such happened. I'm like, yeah, but you stayed out of it, right? They're like, yeah. No, life is so much more peaceful when you do not involve yourself in nonsense. Okay, let's do some of the pink. And it'll be more noticeable once it dries too. Maybe a little bit of the pink there. Maybe there. I think honestly, like, that's it. I think it's done. What do you think? Are we done? There we go. All right. We'll do the the border is a little bit grubby, but the final zoom out is boop. There it is. We finished. We finished it. There we go. Yeah. That was a little piece of watercolor that fell out. I mean, again, it's not surprising because, like, all we had were a couple birds and some sparkles. I caught up on the stuff that we'd been doing already last night, but yeah, I'm really liking it. So this was Mythographic Magical Earth by Joseph Catimbang. Shannon helped introduce me to him, and I can't go back. I've got 3 of the Mythographics now. The question is, what do we want to color next? So Inklings is coming out in March. Let's double check the things. So Inklings is coming out. Oh, I gotta put Inklings Johanna Basford. Hold up a bunch of different ones. Okay, Inklings Johanna Basford is coming out on March 14th. Sorry, I stopped for a second because when I looked it up, there was one called Journey to Secret Library, and they clearly bogarted off the style of Johanna a bit, and I was like, wait, is that a new one I haven't seen? Oh, Alice. Oh, for Mythographic. Let me look that up. Alice, is it Mytho, Alice in Wonderland? Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna have that one for June. Here, I'm gonna share this one with you guys so you can check it out too. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. And then Notes from Nature is the other Johanna Basford one. That's coming out February 24th, actually. So how many streams do we have until that comes out? We've got 2 streams. So let's plan on doing, because we're most definitely going to be doing a color along from that. I did the free download that she had up, which she should still have. Flower Fantasy. Who did Flower Fantasy? Hang on, I'm going to look that up. Yay, cookware add-on, nice. For Mr. I'm assuming Mr. Mona, right? I'm realizing, I can't remember if you filled yours or not. Maybe you did? I'll have to look. But I'm assuming, yeah, for Mr. Oh, Mel Pimeni. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know that I have any of their books. Flower Fantasy. Let me look it up. Flower Fantasy Mel. There it is. Is it on Amazon yet? Or have I just missed it? Mel Pimeni Coloring Collection. Let me look up them. I see Dream Voyage. Dream Voyage, Enchanted Earth, Circle of Life. What did you say it was? Flower Fantasy. Dream Voyage, Enchanted Earth. You've pre-ordered? Oh, is it not? Is it like based like Hannah's are? So internationally? Oh, it's not on US Amazon. Okay, okay, okay. So let's choose a small one. In fact, I have a bunch of these out because I'm working on postcards. So I've been working on this one when I have the chance. I'm actually doing it with Crayola. So this is from the, I'm gonna leave that open because the watercolor's not dry yet. This is from the postcards. Oh, I was gonna say, sorry. Johanna has this for free download on her website. So this was Notes from Nature one that I did. I kind of did like a raised thing. Anyway, I'm working on this one on Crayolas. I really want to finish. I think it's gonna make a really epic video. But I do have a giant stack of postcards that I got out. So we could do, I could choose a postcard that we could do. Yes, for Mr. Mono, perfect. We could do one of these that can get done. So I have like, they're all kind of mishmash right now. Some of them aren't available anymore. That's string from it. So I want to choose one. They're all from her book. So theoretically, you could use the same color palettes. Like this is Lost Ocean. I do have one that's from another country. So we got Magical Jungle, Enchanted Forest, Secret Garden, Lost Ocean. This one is a Korean version of Secret Garden that was actually in the first gift box that Johanna sent me for doing a project. Let's see, was this one? No, that one's just the normal one. So the difference in the language ones for postcards is they're just printed a little bit differently. But I don't know that this one's readily available. There's also World of Flowers that's only available on like a German version of the postcard. So I'll probably avoid those ones. And also just because they're smaller doesn't necessarily mean they're faster. This one, for example, depends on how much detail you put in them. Perfect, perfect. So like we got a Magical Jungle one, Secret, and this one is too tiny, even for me. The other option that we have also, which I know more people will have them because they came out recently, is the miniature Enchanted Forest. Because the thing of it is I know we're not going to get a full page done. I mean, oh, this is, sorry, it fell apart, but this is the German one. I colored 2 birds and a couple things. So, yeah, I'm thinking we need to choose something small. Something small. So maybe I'll do a post in, I don't know, I might just need to flip through. This is one of the ones that I colored in the very beginning. We could do this one and not do a background. That could, I think, get done in 2 streams. Finish the stump. Ooh, I did start the stump, didn't I? What was I doing on this one? Was I doing, it looks like gouache. We could. Did we start this one on stream or did I do it on my own? I don't remember. Actually, that would be a really good opportunity. Rather than starting a new page, we could do a work in progress. Goodness knows I have enough of them. There is no shortage of work in progresses. But yeah, that feels like gouache. We could do that. You guys want to do that? I could finish this one. Because this one I started because my Enchanted Forest was my very first coloring book. Let's see. I realize I don't need to raise my voice. I brought you guys with me. These are my 3. I'm trying to figure out which one was an original one. So a glimpse, it has potential. It does. I have so many that I haven't finished. Okay, I need to find which of these. That one is the 10-year anniversary Enchanted Forest, so that is not it. Like I said, my first one was, okay, see, this is another time that I had started the stump and didn't finish it. So this must be, yeah, this is, okay, here we go. This is why I started doing that one. I don't remember when I finished this one, but it would have been in 2015. So if you want to see a difference on how my, how my skill kind of grew. See, I was doing these mushrooms in kind of the same color as I did that one, as sort of like an homage to it. But 2015, this was last year, so 2025. A little bit of growth. This was with Prismacolors. But yeah, just a skosh. Well, let's do that then, because it's already partially done and it'd be cool to finish it. And who knows, 2 streams, maybe we could get a little bit of a background. But yeah, because I want to be able to do a new one when Notes for Nature comes out. So yeah, let's do that. Miniature Enchanted Forest. We will try and finish a work in progress. Yeah, there's no depth to it, like, at all. So for that one being my very first, it was literally, I want to say, did I get it at Barnes & Noble? I don't even remember. But I remember being incredibly proud of this one, which there's not really anything wrong with it per se, but I didn't really blend at the time. So this was Prismacolors, and I wanted that kind of sunset, which is kind of funny because, and again, different medium too, but this was kind of the same idea. I feel like, there's been some growth, just a little bit. Right, and that was the idea with how dark it was. That's what I was trying to do, was to pull the silhouette from it. I'm gonna move this so it can dry. But yeah, there was that one, this one. Sounds good, Robin. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up anyway. This was fun though, like having a low, we didn't have too much to color, allowed us to chat a little bit and get caught up, and we were able to finish the things. I had an idea for here, never finished that, so there's that. You know what we need to do? We need to do like a whole year where I can do nothing but work in progresses. All of these ones are going to be Prismacolor that I did early on. I had the stamina to do double page spreads. I absolutely do not now. Let's see. And I cut out a lot of pages because I ended up laminating them and hanging them up. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Oh, here we go. See, here's the bird. This was one of the first ones that I did also. There's a little bit of shading with like various colors. It's not completely flat. But yeah, I cut a lot of the pages out. Doing well. We are wrapping up for today. Like I said, I have a lot of the other pages from this laminated. Oh my gosh. I think I do have a video where I pulled out all of my work in progresses. If having work in progresses is something that bothers you, don't look at my stash. I have so many. That's why I pulled out this one, because I was like, well, we're working on work in progress. Also, what is this? This room's a wonder. We did a week straight of Johanna streams when this book released. Yeah, I have a few of those. We did one of those. This one's finished. Let's see. This video that I did for this one flower did freaking fabulous. Right? That's the thing, is I've definitely, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy creating content, but there are some days where I just like want to art. Okay, there you go. We did one of those on stream. We did finish this one. This one was fun. This one was our bee room, very pastel. I think we did Ergosofts on it. I think. This one I did, but that was because it was the download, so I printed that one out. Did you finish the gouache whip from Rachel Brynnett's Tropical? I realized my face got really close. No, that was another one. It's still the same. Well, I am aware that the ADHD in me takes over, and if I lose interest in a page, I have a hard time getting motivated to finish it. Hey, look at that. That's another one. This is another one that lives rent-free in the back of my head because it's close to being done. But I got bored with the repetitive stuff on the outside. It's terrible. No, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. Oh my gosh, you guys, should we do that? Just like for the year of 2026, unless it's a new book release, we don't start, that was the washi tape one. I don't start new pages. I just finish them. That one was alcohol markers, so it bled through. I do, I get bored and then I get excited about a new page and I'm like, woohoo. This one, I got excited and then got bored. We finished the rainbow room, see? It is, but I'm worried it might be torturous. It's like, you know, doing that would keep me accountable. Did it on stream, didn't finish it. This one is notorious because we did something new like every stream. Ooh, I painted that one with instant coffee. I've done this one in bits and pieces for various reels because I found that like the little individual ones were responded to really well on Instagram. Yeah, I got so many. So many. This one was finished. We added a little Gary. I think we colored this on my last birthday. So there's that one. And yeah, that's it. I was experimenting with some foiling stuff on there, but yeah, so let's do that. Let's, next stream, since we'll have 2 streams before Notes from Nature comes out, let's do gouache. Way more flexible. That could be it. Yeah, the Rooms of Wonder. I mean, we have this one here, and I'm doing enough in this one for the reels that I actually started clipping it because it was getting really warped. You can see where we're up to. Here we go. Where we're up to, because like these pages are all fine. These ones, they've seen some things, man. So for this one, you guys can see where I'm at. It's kind of all the base colors right now, but for this one, I'm doing card number 653. I'm using the Design Journey. One book to finish whips. Yeah, don't like, I wouldn't start a new page. I would just finish all. Rooms of Wonder would be a very good one for me to do because it's really not a bad idea. I also like wonder if people get tired of me doing Johanna all the time, but she's, I mean, everybody knows she's hands down like my favorite illustrated books to do. And so we trickle in, you know, a few other illustrators. Yeah. Zoe, I highly approve of the Lord of the Rings reference because my downstairs is decorated Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, and I like to watch the Lord of the Rings series when I'm needing a little hope core, you know, like we need a little Frodo. Where's Aragorn? That's all I'm saying. That being said, if you've read the books, Gandalf is so full of himself in the books, and he's kind of a jerk. Like, I was re-listening to it recently. She really is. And like, there's a chapter where Gandalf and Bilbo are talking. Is before Bilbo leaves the ring to Frodo and then heads off. Like Bilbo showing Gandalf this book he's writing there and back again, and Gandalf tells him, like, no one's gonna read that. Like, why are you even trying? No one's gonna read that. And Bilbo's like, oh no, I'm just enjoying it. I'm like, oh my God. It's great. It's absolutely great. But like, even after, because Arwen doesn't save Frodo in the book when they cross the river, when the Black Riders are chasing them. Anyway, Frodo gets to Elrond's castle and he's like, you know, waking up, and Gandalf's telling him like, I'm sorry, I wasn't there kind of thing. But he started talking about like the horses in the river, the magic horses that washed them away. Essentially in the book, Gandalf says, did you see the horses? That was me. I did that. I did the horses. It's just like, dude, you're not like movie Gandalf at all. Bye, Mona. Thanks for being here. I know, I'm just like chatting away. It's 11:59. Today was definitely more of a chat than a color, but we did finish a page, so. Right? It's great. In the book, Gandalf's like, yeah, nah, bro, that was me. Anyway, that's where we're at with those episodes. We'll come back next week. We'll do this page. It'll be good. And then we'll finish it in time for Inklings to come out. Oh, no, not Inklings. Notes from Nature. That's from Nature. Anyway, yeah, I was super chatty today. Sorry, I liked seeing you guys. We had lots to talk about, but we finished the squares. We have all the squares are claimed now. I'm going to try and get caught up this weekend. And then all we have left is charms. April will be putting together month. And I will fix the settings so it stops buffering for everyone. So sorry. Hopefully the buffering won't happen on the replay, but we shall see. Anyway, all right, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go have some lunch. Sorry I talked so much. It was a big part of the chat, of the color and chat. So thanks for being here, hanging out. Okay, everybody stay awesome, and I'll chat with you next week.